Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to add and edit events on your website. You'll see events actually posted in a couple places. The first one is your home page and under events calendar on the site. And there are a few different things. It's actually pretty easy. I really like this piece of the site and how it's used. So the first thing you do is log in and go into your dashboard, and then if you just scroll down here to this events tab, just hit add event, and it'll take you to a page editor. And this is the basic page editor. It's super nice and super easy to use. Let's just say let's just call this a new event, and then you can put all your content in here. The nice thing about this is you have the page editor, so you can add photos, which let's put in Sunday school. Align it to the left, not linking anything, insert it into the event. So there's an image. Now I could say, hey everyone, come to Sunday school. I mean, you can do whatever you need to do here. You can edit this, make it bold, give it the page editor, heading, tab, whatever. You can do whatever's needed here. Just edit it, add the content, everything that you need to know for the events. You can do links. This is the same editor that you have. You can take a preview of it, see how it looks. It's gonna look a little wonky, but there's that. There's the title. There's the information. We don't have any of this stuff entered in, so so once you have that kind of squared away, what you want, then you can come down here, event subtitle. If you want to put something in there, put let's say we're gonna have a special guest speaker, me, Troy Freeman. What an honor. If it's and then down here is your time and your date options, and obviously if it's an all-day event, you click yes, and it'll change some of your information. Most of your events, I would assume, are probably not going to be all day. So let's say I'm going to be speaking on February 19th at 10:30 a.m. and I will be finished at February 19th at 11:30 a.m. and then always put CST. I don't know why that's there, but it is. This option, hide the end time from the calendar. If you don't want to show the end time, that's fine. I don't see why you would. I want to hide that. Show this event for the entire start event month. I'm not sure what that is. I would just, I haven't really messed with these. If it's a repeating event, you click here, click yes, and it kind of runs you through the options of how to repeat it. If you want to show the future repeating instances, just say yes. That's on the event card. The event card is this, basically. If you want your dates to be clickable, which meaning if you want them to open up in another tab, just click here. And again, these are just for repeatings, and then you just have to define how often it repeats. So, for instance, I think it was the men's Bible study. It's the second Saturdays of the month. You can actually put that in there, or you can just have it go weekly. Every week, the number of repeats. If you know it's going to be limited, like 3 weeks in a row, whatever. If you're just going to go indefinitely, just put like 20,000 in here. Repeat mode. If it's every Sunday, just put single day. If it's specific days of the week, then you can say, yeah, it's a specific day of the week on Sunday. You can also say customize that. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the custom one I haven't really messed around with. If it's something monthly, and like the men's thing is the first Saturday of the month, and just click monthly, and then from here you can just tell it the days of the month. How did I do that? Oh, I know. Don't put days of the month. If it's like the first Saturday of the month or second Saturday of the month, then you come down to days of the week, and you can say, okay, it's going to happen. Obviously, this is a Sunday school thing, so we'll say Sunday, and it happens the second Sunday of each month. So that's how you do that. I mean, typically most of your events aren't going to be repeating. I've already got a lot of those repeating events already in there, so I'm just going to turn that off. Nope. So it's not repeating. Location, I mean, you can put your location name and event address. I mean, most people know where your church is, so you really don't need to do that. And I wouldn't mess with putting your longitude and latitudes. It'll find it from the address. If you want to put a web link to something, like say you've got a guest speaker, you can do that. You can put a web link in there, but you can also just put a link in here, like if you want to say, check out Troy's website. You can just do that and put a link to it here just by clicking on link and put troyfreeman.com. That's not actually my website, but that is actually a pastor. There's a pastor named Troy Freeman. He seems like a really nice guy. But that's how I would just do that. If you want to put that's a location image. Again, if you're putting your church, you don't need to do that. And we don't have log in and log out, so you don't need to mess with that. If you want to hide the location name from the event card, you can do that. I don't know why you would enter the event location name info and then hide it, but you can do that. If you want us to generate a map for the location, you can do that. I think what this would be good for is if you guys do like a retreat, and let's say you guys go down to Lake Williamson or something, you can put the address and information for that here, and then click yes to generate a Google map for that address, and then it'll add a map based on that address to the event. So that's really nice. It does that automatically, dynamically, so you don't even have to like create the code and stuff for that. Show the location information over location and image. Again, that's if you add an image, then it adds that information over the top of it. Organizer, you don't need to fill out any of this because you are the only one organizing events. And then this just shows you how the event shows up, and by default it has the layout that's on the site, and that's what I generally keep it on. I'm not really sure what this one is. This one actually just takes you to a link, so it takes you off site to the link. This one does a pop-up window instead of having the slider down. That one's kind of neat. And this one takes you to the event card, which is, again, that's this whole page. You don't really have to do anything with that. Learn more about the event. You can put a web link for that. Again, since you guys are just adding these events to the site, you can put all that information up here and be able to maintain and edit it a lot easier. And then I don't know what this is for. I've never had to use that. So that's really about it. I mean, you can get into some crazy, if you don't want to allow comments, you just click that off. I actually don't. I recommend having that off anyway. And I think by default it is off. But once that's done, that's pretty much it. Everything's kind of contained in here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can hit preview again just to see how it looks. This is your event card. So now it has the time in there, and you can and from there people can click on this and add it to their Google Calendar. Here I am, special guest speaker, Troy Freeman. Once it's done, just hit publish. And it should post out to your website. Here, I'll refresh the page. Oh, and look, there I am, February 19th. You click on it, and there's that little drop down showing the information. Yeah, you can click on any of these to get that little drop down and show the information on them. Let's see if there's anything else I need to show you. This one here I created for a special. It's considered to be a featured event. Like I said, it kind of highlights it, and all you have to do to make it a featured event is just come right here and click right there, featured event, and update. And I would say for like guest speakers, anything like that, or your Festival of Hymns concert, it's kind of nice to have that in there. Okay, hold on. Okay, actually, I'm sorry. This don't click here. I'm going to remove this. This was me working on the site previously. To make it a featured event is up here, right here. Say yes. And that should. Yep, there you go. Yeah, so that's really about it for adding an event. If you do want to go in and edit an event, let's say here, let me go ahead and delete this one out. Well, I'll delete it out later. Let's say you want to edit an event like the family night. You just want to add more information about it. Then, whoa, oh, that's wrong page. Then you can just go to your events here on your dashboard, and then it should have them all listed. I'll go ahead and delete this one. Send it to the trash. Say family night. You just click on it and it takes you to the edit screen. Slowly. So you can see I just have this really basic information in here. I mean, you can jazz this up, put more information in there, put links, whatever you guys want to do, and add that. Here you can also see how I have it set up. Here's the time. It started basically January 1st. It is a repeating event. We want the dates to be clickable. It is weekly, every week. I've got 20,000 in there, and a single day. So we know that it's happening every day of the week. And if we go into let's look at the men's ministry. You can see it's repeating monthly, every month. We've got 2,000 of those, and then every second Sunday of the month. So that is how you do that. So that's pretty nice. It's quick and easy. It's a nice little calendar. I really like it. I think it's pretty slick. So that's how you create and edit events.